What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to a brand new video. Today we have a gun guide with the AKM Assault rifle in Delta Force Hawk Ops. If you didn't know, guys, I am making a guide with every single weapon in the game. First, I need to max them out to be sure what attachments you should put on there, of course. And I want to give a quick disclaimer: the footage you're seeing right now of the AKM, these are not the attachments that I will end up sharing and recommending to you. The attachments that I'm using, right now that I'm using, are good, but I didn't have the gun maxed out, and I have not fully figured out what best attachments I could have put on the gun. So just to keep that in mind, your gun is going to look a little bit different once you start copying the attachments that I am using for this weapon. So the AKM Assault Rifle, possibly one of the best assault rifles in the game. I found it a very good all-round weapon. It's a bit weird in the beginning because it has quite a bit of recoil control issues, I guess. I don't know, the recoil goes a bit all over the place. So our focus is built quite a bit on control, but also handling. Making it really good in control and handling allowed me to kind of use this gun as a bit more of a aggressive assault rifle, but still being able to beam players across the map, because the damage on this weapon is actually quite good, especially for range. So this is a really good all-rounder option if you're looking for one. It's only assault class, so you gotta watch out a little bit. You cannot be fully aggressive. I found that without playing with medic, it is quite hard in this game to play fully aggressive. So you want to be leaning every once in a while, just wait on the head glitch, try and take out players from a distance. Maybe it's even a better gun for a defensive type of game mode than an offensive type of game mode, so that's good to keep in mind. And also the scope that I'm using on this gun, or the sights, it's different according to kind of what map I was playing. But I will recommend a few to you, and the ones I like the most. So I think we should just go right into the attachments. So here we have it. The AKM Assault Rifle, you max it out at level 83, so it does take a bit. I think you unlock this gun at level 35, so for the alpha standards, I guess you unlock this gun kind of late. First of all, we're starting off with the sight. So what I was talking about is the panoramic red dot sight. This is the one I would probably recommend using. I also really like the combat red dot sight, but you also have the recon 1.5 to 5 times, which in first view might not look as good. Overall, I would not really recommend using scopes on automatic rifles. However, the 1.5, so you don't want to use the 5, you want to use the 1.5, is actually quite good when you're trying to take out players from range. So the AKS, I did the exact same. You can take out players from really good range with this sight. So if you're playing defensive mode, try this sight, and if you can manage the recoil control, especially with the extra attachments I would recommend using on there, this sight is actually quite good. But for the rest, I mainly use the combat red dot sight or the panoramic. I think I like the panoramic a bit more on this gun. And then I had a weird calibration on it, which you might not like, but I used a zoom smaller and pupil distance smaller. It's a bit aggressive, and you lose a little bit of eyesight with it, if that makes sense. It's harder to see details, but because the gun stability isn't the greatest with this build, it's only 28, which is quite low compared to the rest. You barely see that when you're using these calibrations. So, for the rest, we have a stock, the PT1 Spec Op stock. Increasing the control, handling, and losing the stability. You will see this a lot more. I didn't want to give up handling with this gun, because one of the grip that I'm using here, you lose a lot of handling on that, so that's why I went with a lot of control and handling to compensate for that. But control on this gun is absolutely amazing. You'll notice once you pick up this gun in this build, it barely has any recoil left anymore. The skeleton foregrip also increasing the control and handling quite by a lot. Then the next thing here, so this is an interesting one. A lot of people will probably start using the 40 round or maybe even the drum mag. I don't think it's worth it on this gun. You can use the 40 round mag or the 30 round mag. I don't think the 70 round is worth it. But keep in mind, you only get 40 rounds. A lot of extended mags, they either go up to 50 or 45. You only get 10 rounds extra for a -6 control and a -12 handling. So if you think that's worth it, then you should try it. I definitely played a couple of rounds with the 40 rounds, but I ended up going with the 30 round polymer mag for most of the games. Of course, you put the mag mount on it, basically, you know, makes the handling better. faster reload. So here is the grip, the combat grip, increasing the recoil a lot and increasing the accuracy. You lose a bit of handling. It's actually less than I thought it was originally, but definitely I think this side is very good. Makes the gun super beamy. And because you have all the other attachments that increase handling, you don't really lose a lot by using this grip. Then I have the AK Practical Compensator, increasing control by a lot. You lose a tiny bit of stability. Definitely worth using. Then, oh, I already showed that one. Then I used one laser on there. Just for a little bit of extra hipfire accuracy in case you get up those close range gunfights. And because I had so much handling stuff, I thought it was kind of worth using. Then I used the handguard, the Python handguard, increasing the handling. I use it twice. I also use it on the other side. And as you can see right here, I also use... wait, I already said that we're already using one laser. And now with the barrel, a quite important one. So I used 2 types of barrel on this gun, and I liked both. You have the beaver long barrel. You lose a lot of handling and accuracy, but you increase that stability again, compensating for it. But the range and muzzle velocity go up a lot, and control go up a lot. So basically, if you use this build, you're really building into that long range beam machine. But personally, I like the elite long barrel combo a bit more, just because it didn't really have any down parts to it. Increasing range and muzzle velocity, which is already quite good on this gun, by the way. And then extra control. So I ended up going with the elite long barrel in the end instead of the beaver long barrel. Again, hopefully this video was useful. These are the attachments that I would recommend using to make this gun as best as it possibly can be. I'll be coming out with more guides on every single weapon in the game. I think I have a playlist up on the channel in case you're curious for more weapons. Of course, I don't have all weapons yet done. I really want to make sure I max them out, and I've tested all the attachments to be sure what I would recommend when I finally put up these videos. So again, hopefully this video is useful. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and I hope to see you guys in the next video.